Yo, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to today's show. Anyways, I kind of like doing these little morning monologues. Really help me to kind of say that the morning is mine. I feel like there's nothing more that gives you the idea of command and control as in being able to speak. There's something about just how many words you can choose and the fact that these are the ones that you kind of went with that I think allow somebody to feel like once you kind of understand just how much is out of control for you in the world, you still have this ability to pick these words, and they help kind of mitigate that idea that everything's so out of control, and it gives you a sense that basically finding yourself is truly equivalent to all the riches and everything else you could have because it's something that nobody can take away from you. And it's also the most valuable thing because then you have a sense of feeling. You know that all of a sudden, once you kind of express yourself to find yourself, you know that the feelings that you have are you, and you would never replace those feelings. And so that's kind of, where I think words ultimately kind of go to. Maybe perhaps their ultimate purpose. And so, yeah, I kind of like doing these morning sort of monologues, as it were. But I like to also show off my outfits. I like that actually. It's kind of, gives me this idea again. The more that I kind of do this, I can sort of reframe that idea of these senses with multiple aspects of my life in many different ways. And then I can sort of play with these words even more in terms of what I define myself as and what I really think I truly have and things of that nature, which, if you're familiar with my channel, that's what I do. Um, I like to always change perspectives and I like to always find new ways of there being something that is sort of equalizing to all parties because it's something that is unmanageable by everybody. Whether it's sort of this idea of maybe health and wellness, down to the degree of being able to be happy, you know, maybe being happy is something that is truly just beyond everybody's reach all the time, but it's something so simple that it seems like if I could just tell everybody that if you don't choose to be happy, you never will be, and it's not going to hurt in your attempts to be happy, then it's almost like everybody lets everybody be at that moment because they truly realize that being happy is something that is not given to us by others. And so at that point in time, I sort of make the idea equivalent to all people because it's something that isn't controlled by other people. It's something only you can decide to do. And if you decide to do that, then you realize that you really shouldn't be worrying about other people and you should be worrying about your own happiness. So yeah, here's my outfit. I got this As We Move shirt on, this Imperial Strength Co. shorts, some New Balance socks, again, Sky Zone, my chain of rings, some Apple, little scrunchie going on. All right. Let's get this party started.